Have you ever stopped to wonder how much of your life is dictated by the fear of rejection? How often have you held back, avoided opportunities, or remained silent because you feared the sting of being turned away? The fear of rejection is a potent force, but it doesn't have to govern your life. Take it from someone who knows. I spent a significant portion of my life in the grip of this fear. Every decision, every interaction was colored by the specter of potential rejection. It felt like living in a cage with the bars forged from my own self-doubt and insecurity. The root of my fear lay in my childhood. My parents, though they loved me, were overly critical. Their words, meant to correct and guide, ended up fostering a sense of inadequacy within me. I grew up believing that I was never good enough, that I could never meet the high standards I set for myself. This fear of rejection followed me into adulthood, shaping my life, my choices, and my relationships. But it wasn't until I discovered the transformative power of meditation that I began to escape the confines of this fear. Meditation allowed me to observe my thoughts, to see how the fear of rejection was coloring my perception of the world. It allowed me to see the inner critic that had taken root in my mind, constantly whispering words of self-doubt and fear. But more importantly, it allowed me to see that critic for what it truly was, a lie. Through meditation, I was able to let go of the self-criticism and shame that had been instilled in me from a young age. I was able to reframe the situations that had seemed so monumental in my mind and see them for what they truly were. And in doing so, I was able to face my fear of rejection head-on. I learned that rejection is not the end of the world, and that not everything that feels like rejection truly is. So, what's the key takeaway here? It's simple. Don't let the fear of rejection rule your life. Recognize that much of this fear is rooted in your own thoughts and feelings. Use meditation to quiet the inner critic, observe your fears, and face them head-on. By doing this, you can begin to break free from the chains of fear and start living a life that is dictated not by fear of rejection, but by your own desires, dreams, and ambitions. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Everyone has faced rejection at some point in their lives, but it's how you handle it, how you choose to let it affect you, that truly matters. So take control, face your fear, and start living your best life today.